Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakhosi Venture. This is Sarem. Like, comment, subscribe and hit that join button. Guys, welcome back. There's a post, let me say an article, there's a post written by one of the so-called I don't know, should call them, I don't know, an analyst or what, and it bored me because people, if they don't have something to say, they always want to mention Kaizer Chiefs. And even if they are running pages for Kaizer Chiefs, they always going to mention something about management so they can get fans who don't know what they want and what they're talking about to like and to share, even if it's nonsense. Like this post, it bored me. Some of you might agree with it, but to me, it's nonsense. You can't write such rubbish and then you think that people who know football will support you. And like this article, it bored me to death. And people were supporting this idea, what this guy was saying. Like, it bored me. But I'm also going to say what Nabi said, just to add on what he said previously. So it's Golden Media. This guy is called Golden Media. Like, this article, it bored me. I'm not even following this person, but I saw it because, you know, when you keep on liking particular videos or people or pages, that they end up like putting stuff into your page. So this guy said they were promising, that is his title, they were promising. Sometimes I blame the management for the downfall of these players. They've been coached by 7 different coaches since they were promoted to the first team. The duo of Happy Mashian and Kosimpile Ngobo was the most promising one. These boys were confident to the point where as young as they were, they carried the club to the cup final, to CAF final. Shout out to Kevin Hunt who trusted them. They were so confident and you thought by now they would be Kaizer Chiefs key players. As coaches change frequently, these boys have lost it and now it's hard to bring that back in them. The last time Happy played full conservative matches was 3 years ago. It's not going to be easy to revive him. And I'm like, but what did the management do? What did the management do? Did the management sat down the coaches and said, don't play these players? Did the management cause injuries on these players? Did the management took away hunger for these players? Did the management said, you know what, you're not going to grow, so therefore sit where you are and sit at the bench, you're not going to grow? What did the management do? Blaming management for changing coaches and then you blaming them for these 2 guys not to play. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. My response to this was blaming management for guys who are underperforming. I've never heard of such, hence why these guys, they think that they've arrived. Because of such people who are writing such things. Why would you blame the management that these guys, they stop being hungry? That these guys, they developed habits that you don't know. Some, like your Kosimpile, started gaining weight. You blame the management for that? And then Kosimpile started having injuries. You're blaming the management for that? This guy, Mashiane, couldn't cement the starting lineup against your old players, against your Shant, and then you are blaming management. The fact that they were there at the top, who was supposed to keep them there at the top? What did they manage to do? What were they supposed to do? Are you telling me that 7 coaches, they did not see any potential in these young players, in this duo that you are mentioning? They did not see how they can use these young players since they are stars. All of a sudden, they are stars. And as much as we like players, Nabi did say that let's remove our emotions about players that we like. Let's remove the emotions and tell the truth. The management had nothing to do with the growth of these young players. Whether management changed 7 coaches and whatnot, management did not stop these players for being hungry for fighting for a starting lineup. They did not stop coaches from training these guys. And then you come and write such a thing. I know, guys, I disagree with this post. I disagree. There's no way the management contributed to the downfall of these players. Were they ever been stars? The fact that they played in CAF, were they even shining right through the season? And the season prior that, were they stars? Season after that, were they stars? How many years back is that? After that, did the new coaches, did they perform and prove themselves to the new coaches? Why couldn't they? Let's not blame management for everything. Players need to take responsibility. That's why other players, they think that are bigger than teams because of such articles, because of such posts that you are all writing. Can't tell me a player who's been at the top flight playing for Kaizer Chiefs for 5 years can't be a starter. Till today, he hasn't cemented his starting 11, and then you want to blame the management. Telling me all these coaches, they knew nothing about these guys. Let me go back to Nabi, what he said. It was interesting. I just forgot about what he said. So, but yeah, I'm done with this article. Let me go back to what I should have spoken about the last episode. The club has made some errors in signing players in the past that were not needed, who were not quality of Kaizer Chiefs, Nabi explains. We need to be very careful how we choose our new players, what caliber, what type of players to meet our expectations. The club made some errors in signing. He was vocal. It's not one of those to beat around the bush. The club made some errors in signing some of these players that were not needed, who were not quality of Kaizer Chiefs. We need to be careful how we choose our new players, what caliber, what type of players to meet our expectations. This also includes the type of players that were promoted, not the current ones, not saying that, but the type of players who have been promoted. Talks about, this article can also speak about that the current players that I found, or the players that I found here, they are not up there to the standard of playing for Kaizer Chiefs. This is a big team, in case you management have forgotten. Let me remind you, as a coach who sees the potential of this club and who knows the magnitude of this club. You promoted wrong players, you signed wrong players who are not quality to play for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not saying that your Mashiane or Nkosi Mpila are not quality players, but also quality is proven over time. Quality, it's proven over consistency. Consistency of times, consistency of seasons, playing at the top flights, quality is then defined. But now you can't define these guys because they've been there for a long time, and then you then say that they are quality. I'm not saying they're not quality, but let's just talk about quality. I don't want to even talk about legends, that topic that is trending now between Jambule and Buthelezi. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm just talking about quality. Guys, let's talk about quality. We need to sign quality who meet the criteria of Kaizer Chiefs. What caliber, type, quality of players that you want. So he's here to help the management. I hope the management will listen to this guy to help them get back where they need to be, where they're competitive. So we'll see other players being loaned out, and chances of them coming back, they are slim because this coach might be saying that, for me, I don't think that he will play, but he does not want to say it bluntly. Maybe I don't think that this guy will play. So therefore, either you sell him or you loan him out, and you loan him out probably his contract until it expires, because that club will pay half of his salary, or it's going to pay for his salary. And for us, we just making sure that you're not going to use this. And it could be that he's going to loan out players that have potential, but he sees that this time they're not going to play this season because he wants to achieve a different phase of what he's building now. So, guys, your thoughts. Sorry to appear to be angry today, but yeah, I don't like people who are blaming management for everything and we are not holding the players responsible for anything. We have fired so many coaches, but we have never spoken about players who are not supposed to play for Kaizer Chiefs and who are not having performed to that level to play for Kaizer Chiefs, and that we are keeping at our club. Why? Because they are our products, because we promoted them. Guys, your thoughts? I'm out. FC Amakhosi fan channel. Suddenly here. Love you, cheers.